There are more good card tricks hiding in this book than any other single card magic book I own. I first bought the original book that holds the trick I'm going to do for you, called Dexterity. I don't know, like probably 42 years ago. But hiding here, and you can find this on eBay probably, or you can probably find a copy of Dexterity really easily online, because most magicians have no idea how good the stuff is in there. Trick's called Stabbed in the Pack. It is done with a borrowed deck, as Harry wrote it up. I do it pretty much exactly as written, except for one small point. There's a sleight of hand tricky thing at the end. I replaced that with a different sleight of hand tricky thing at the end. I'm not saying it makes it better. You put me and Harry Lorraine in front of a group of people, he's going to do a better job. Nonetheless, let me show you Stabbed in the Pack. You have somebody pick a card, and it's really important that that seem fair to the audience. So I don't have an audience because I don't have much of a personality, but I assure you this is not staged. What you do is you have them cut the deck wherever they like. I would have you say stop, but I'm recording this at a different point in time that you're going to say stop to the camera, so it won't work. But this really is a free choice. I don't even do that. I just have them cut the cards. I show them the card they've cut to, whatever it is. I can't see it. I'll give you a shot at that one more time so you don't forget. All right, you picked some card, and at this point, Harry has you do a card control thing that puts it exactly where he wants it. And this is how my version of it looks like. I like to disguise when I'm controlling a card to exactly where I want it, so it looks like I'm just some clumsy old fat guy shuffling the cards. At this point, you can build this up as much as you want, and I'm going to give you just a taste of what I did as a drunken submarine sailor for many years to raise money, because I would have no money going out drinking, and this is the trick I would do. I never had all the Stabbed in the Pack references, but watch. Can you see? I would tell them, look, I'm going to do the most incredible trick you've ever seen. Measure for windage. Wow, I smoke too much and drink too much whiskey, but I digress. This is just such a great frickin' hustle of a trick. I would carry in my pocket a very flat card. Harry doesn't tell you this in the book, but you have to have a card that's almost dead flat. This one's blue. That's a deck I borrowed at the tavern because your average bar deck's all crunkled and rumpled and nasty looking. Then you would tell people that what you're going to do is throw this card. It's going to bounce off the bar here. It's going to cut exactly wherever that card you picked is. And at this point, you have to tell me what the card is. They don't really, but it confuses them. So say the name of the card out loud for me. The what? Got it. I really don't know what the card is at this point. It doesn't matter, because Harry's trick is awesome. Remember, Stabbed in the Pack. And this is the hardest part, is throwing the card and getting it to bounce off the table and cut exactly where I left that selected card. I haven't seen it, but I know exactly where it is. And I have the ability through years of just self-denial, mostly self-denial, yeah, that I can throw this, bounce once, cut to the, it's the most incredible thing. Would you be willing to wager a frosty beverage that I can do this, or that I can't do this? And it's a ridiculous thing to say you can do. So, you build it up, you get more people involved, you have shills in the audience that are betting large amounts of money, and then you have to take a deep breath and not frickin' miss. I know it looks like I'm measuring the exact distance I want to be, because I am. You know, 1, 2, 3, it was probably 3 years, sorry. That's it. You got to be able to throw the card, cut to it, and it's at this point in the description and dexterity that Harry does a sleight that I'm really not that happy with. No negative reflection on Harry. He probably does a sleight really well. I never did. This is what my version of the sleight looks like. I show them that hopefully you can't see your card here. Can you guys see it in there? I don't know which one you picked. No, you haven't. You can't see the card. That's awesome. That means I've got like at least a shot of this coming to work just perfectly. So again, in the book Dexterity, there's a sleight I can't do. Here's the sleight. Here's what it looks like. I don't know what card you picked apparently. However, it was the Two of Hearts. My name's Kent Gunn, and that's my version of Stabbed in the Pack by Harry Lorayne. Hope you like it. It's a great trick. Borrow a deck, keep a really flat one, and buy a copy of Dexterity. Send Harry an email, tell him he's a card god.